Hello, today we are going to talk about food. I am a lover of good food and I am excited to talk about food. Personally, I like food from many cuisines, both international and local. My personal favorite is a meal called ugali, which is a staple amongst many communities in my country. Ugali is a cornstarch meal that you make using the flour of the cornstarch and add water to it. You stir it until you make a consistent paste, and then you let it simmer for a while, and then you will have your very delicious ugali. Usually, ugali is served with a bed of greens, and then you will choose a stew from beef or mutton or chicken. To elevate the meal, you may add an avocado to it, which is a rich fat sauce, and it will be a good meal. The second question would be, what kind of foods have I never eaten? Personally, I have not had experience with food from Asia. I tend to see many videos and cooking shows about it, and I'm pretty fascinated by the kind of spices, the kind of foods and vegetables which I find very unique because they are not available in my continent or in my local area. I will, in my country, it is not very accessible to me, but it is accessible to city dwellers. I am not a city dweller myself. So if it was accessible, I would definitely try it, especially the sushi that is made of raw meat and even the tofu stews. I think those are the ones that I've gotten the name this far, but I would really have to try it. Do you prefer to eat at home or in restaurant? Personally, I am a believer of homemade foods. Homemade foods give you the ability to be authentic and to be genuine. You're able to craft your own recipes. You are in charge of knowing the quantities of everything that you want in good breath, and think that is awesome about home foods. Also, I believe home foods are more healthier than any restaurant food. That does not mean to say that I do not eat in restaurant, but I prefer to make my own meals because I am in control of everything that is going on. Even the hygiene of the food, I am certain about it. What are some of the reasons that people eat in restaurant is my last question. People eat in restaurants for various reasons. The needs of an individual are the ones that will take them to restaurant. I have seen people who do not like house chores at all. So for them, restaurants are an easy way to reach their nutritional needs because that way they are able to avoid the cleaning work and the cooking work. So that is one reason. Secondly, I believe that when you have a large number of people to feed, restaurants are a good place to go because you find that restaurants have staff and people who are able to cater for large groups of numbers. Also, there are people who prefer to use restaurants as a way to socialize. That can be me because majority of the times when I have to meet up with friends, I prefer to meet them in restaurant rather than in my house because that way you are able to enjoy and to have access to amenities that are available in restaurants that may not be available at home. This is a good way to use restaurants. Also, restaurants can be used as amusement parks for children, and the use for restaurant is may vary according to individual needs. In conclusion, I would say that restaurants are a good place because they give us a different experience from what we're used to at home, and sometimes they may have some entertainment that may be very nice. Thank you.